Yes.
Okay. So here on the left side, you see like I have 1, 2, 3, total 6
DS
data
menu
sets.
product. Yes, correct.
Yeah, menu, product, production area. So for example, for this menu collection, first two I'm able to see the data,
Okay.
but first three I'm able to see. For the fourth one, I'm getting like blank. So if I go to the scripts, this is the open.
So what is the relationship you are using? Like a primary, say this is the product ID, it should be there here. So based on data you are fetching it, or how it will be?
Yeah, what I'm doing is this product, right? DS product. I'm getting the product
See
IDs here.
here, uh, okay. So what are the parameter? The parameter is going, everything's correct to the all the data sets. I'm asking like this.
Yeah, for this one, it's going fine. For example,
Okay.
if I click here, if I preview,
Mm.
I'm getting two rows here.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm doing is in the fetch, I'm saving this data set. Okay, to a variable, to an array.
Okay.
These two values I'm saving to an array, and then
Mm.
in the next one, like in this product recipe, I'm
Mm.
using that array and I'm passing one product ID at a time.
Okay.
And also I'm passing the other report parameters. If you see here the script,
Start
open
date.
script,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm passing like start date, end date, other
Mm.
parameters, and then for each product ID, so for example, so this is the, you see here I highlighted one. This is the array where I saved those product IDs.
Object. Yeah. Yes.
So for each product ID, I'm calling this API call along with other
Okay.
parameters.
Okay.
So here if you see, it will pass the menu ID and the product ID.
Okay. API. Right. You're on. Okay.
And the second loop, it will pass the second. We have two records, right?
Okay.
So, and then I'm reading that and I'm saving to a JSON object here,
Okay.
uh, this one.
Mm.
So then I'm coming out. So that I'm using that, so in the fetch method, I'm using this object to
Yeah.
save all the
Iteration.
data.
Yeah. Just iteration.
Yeah.
Mm.
So here, if I click on recipe
Mm.
preview, I'm getting like 0 records.
Okay. You are assigning creating any by JSON object is your object, right?
Sorry?
What is that object name here? My JSON object, right?
Yeah.
This is the object name, right?
Uh, yeah, yeah, 1 minute.
Which object you are passing to here?
This one.
Okay, fine. So you can able to see the length of JSON object here. Now
Yeah,
while doing the print,
yeah.
the values there, values there, right?
Yeah, here I can see the value.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the length as like around 3 or 4.
Okay. Mm. Okay. So in fetch, it start displaying.
Yeah, so when I go to the fetch, data, yeah, here. So I'm assigning all the variable values to the variables, and then I'm assigning to the row values there.
Okay. Can you show me that object here? Where is that my JSON object?
Yeah.
Where you are iterating?
So this
Okay.
is the length of that object.
Yeah.
So count is
Okay.
like 0 initial value and going for each object.
Mm.
So I'm assigning them to the variables, and then here I'm assigning to the row values.
Row, fine. Yeah. So here in top level, the fetch value, you check the length, object length, my JSON object dot length. What is the output you are getting?
I think I'm getting around 3 or 4.
No, I am saying here after that if condition.
Uh-huh.
So you mentioned my JSON count dot receipt ID, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So can you make it like hard code initially 0? My JSON object 0 dot receipt ID, 0 dot level, master reference, everything. Okay. Just
Okay.
see the data. The data is coming or not.
Yeah, yeah. The data is coming. Let me debug it. I'll show it to you. Because even its data is coming, even when I run the report, data is coming.
Okay. The preview is
Let me,
not coming.
Review is not coming, yeah. So I'm debugging now. Let me show you the data.
So which browser you are using, IE or?
Uh, I mean, this is in the,
WebViewer itself.
yeah, Eclipse itself.
Okay.
So I'm debugging the report with all these parameters. So this is the open
Yes.
in the, so let me remove the breakpoint here. Takes a couple of minutes. If you see here, it is running for each product. This it's calling the API.
Hmm.
Yeah, it came to the fetch. So
Okay.
here the length is 2.
Okay. Next step. Next step.
So the count is 0, first step.
Okay. Go to, we'll see the receipt ID, what it is coming. Okay. So can you move the cursor and receipt level? There's some output it will show, right? We are assigning the value, right?
Yeah, yeah, receipt level is, so if you see here, you see receipt ID, right?
Uh,
12596.
1, 2.
12596, the receipt ID showing.
I could not able to see. You're moving in variable itself, right?
Yeah, I kept the cursor on this variable name, so on below it is displaying the value.
I could not able to see. Okay. And yeah.
But maybe
Okay.
I think here,
Yeah, yes, that will. Yeah. Length receipt, week level, object value.
so let me add the receipt ID. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So can you show me the output in reports?
Report out.
You said that preview result is in report is coming.
Yeah,
In web viewer it's not coming, right?
yeah. So let me stop it. Debug and stopping it,
Yeah,
running it.
yeah.
So when you say web viewer means like here in Eclipse,
Yes, correct.
this is web viewer, right?
Just run the report. Run the report.
Okay.
Click the layout. Run the, yeah.
So I
Run the
kept
report.
that this one. This is the table, okay?
Okay, yeah.
And the data set is product recipe.
Okay.
Okay. So let me run in web viewer. Yeah, these are the tables. This is the first table. You able to see? Hello?
Yeah, yes.
So yeah, this is the first table, the product IDs. So these are all other tables. So the one which are looking is this one, the product recipe.
No,
Then
you run in, I could not able to see the screen. It's there in still in RPD sensor. Where is that web viewer out?
maybe I think it's sharing only the
Yeah,
this
yes,
one.
correct.
Stop share. You able to see?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So here I'm getting like first table, second table, and this is the third table, which is like the data set we used.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 5, 9, 6. These are the two records we have here.
Yes, correct.
So what happening is every time I need to run the complete report to see how the data looks like.
Okay.
So in the
So
here,
now, what is the problem? If you export to anything, you could not able to see the records. What it is?
no. Here, like in the preview, if
Okay.
I go to data set,
Hmm.
double click and preview results, here it is not coming up.
No, it won't come.
It's coming for others, right? Like if you
Can you
see,
show me that?
for example, a product,
Okay, this is also coming from REST call. Sorry, that JSON.
yeah,
Everything is JSON only, right?
yeah, in the I have the fetch script there. So same.
So
There
in
also,
preview result is not coming. The problem
yeah,
is.
yeah. The only thing is, if I'm making any change, right? I cannot
Hmm.
view immediately the data here. I have to run the report,
Yeah,
and
yes, I got your.
that is the only. I mean, it's time taking.
Okay.
So that is one problem. Yeah.
Which data set? The problem is DS product, right?
Product recipe. This one.
Okay. Can you double click and double click product recipe? Okay. If you assign any filters, can you click the filters? Okay. So click that output columns. Is there anything? Wait. Can you maximize? So menu ID string. Display name menu ID. Okay. So can you click the first data source? Drop. This is fine.
The data source, we didn't give any name there.
Yeah. Go to the settings. So in preview result, click the preview result.
I think because we have all the parameter values, and the only difference I compared like the product and the product is coming fine, right?
Okay. No, I'm saying this specific data set you are passing any parameter.
Yeah, I compared that. So the only difference is in this product recipe, I'm using that object array. So that is also a way I'm saving all the products in that array, right? So it should be available. So it has like two IDs, and I'm getting other values as from the parameters. So if you think like the return object will have the values, and the parameters will have values. So normally it should come, right? Like what else if
So this specific recipe parameter has a parameter for start date, end date, something, right?
yeah.
Start date, end date, and product ID you are passing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the product ID is from the first data set, right? I'm creating an array there and saving the product IDs to that array and using
Can you
that
run the first?
array.
Can you
Yeah,
run the first data set? Preview set.
this one.
So this data set we don't have any parameter, right?
We have parameters which are like start date, end date, report parameters.
So on
Correct?
that report parameter, you assigned any default value for that parameter.
Yes. That is
What
the
is that
value
value?
it is taking. So if you see here, I'm passing all this team ID, collection ID, start day, end day, meal period, station, all these
So
values I give default values.
I have some default values. Okay.
Yeah. So taking
Mm.
these default values, the script is in the open. It
Yeah.
is
Yes. Yes.
making the
Yes.
API call and getting the data, and it's in the fetch it is showing.
So start date, end date is fine. So what I'm thinking is the hierarchy will be a first is product, right?
Yeah.
So start date, end date, by default we are assigning some value. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in this case, like in product recipe, because data sets that is separate, individual data set for the product. Okay. Whenever you are running the like independently for the product recipe data sets,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not recognizing the previous. We are not storing anywhere because this is not a browser. This is like just
Mm-hmm.
report designer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you run the product recipe, we are not storing that any product ID into some memory or some array, nothing. We are not storing because when you click that, it won't take from the
Mm-hmm.
like JSON array something. It won't take because each
Mm-hmm.
individual data sets is running based on the parameter that is fine. As any default value, it will pick
Yeah.
from this report parameter. It will take it. But the
Mm-hmm.
product, when you execute the product data set, then only it will recognize the product ID. Okay, this our product data set is executed.
Mm-hmm.
Then so we have some value. Then we need to
Mm-hmm.
execute the product recipe. But we are executing the product recipe independently. So I
Yeah.
thought it won't work. So if you want to try, assign some product like product ID in the fetch itself, fetch fetch method itself, and execute the
Okay.
preview result. You will get that.
Okay. Let
So
me.
why it's coming that running the output means because you know the script architecture will be a first it will be a generation phase. Okay, so in
Okay.
the generation phase, so what are the data set we are using product and product recipe everything using. Okay, the
Yeah.
first the generation phase it will generate all the data sets. So first it will
Mm-hmm.
execute the product, it will store the all the ID into the one JSON array object. We are passing to the like presentation phase. Next phase is the presentation phase. We call it the presentation phase. So
Mm-hmm.
in the Birt reporting engine, it will understand. So this object already has some data. I need to pass to next data sets.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So then it will take care of the data set. It will execute the reports. You will get the exact output.
Yeah.
You are clear, right? What I'm saying.
Yeah. 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 So I'm thinking like because all in the generation phase, all data should sets should be executed, right? Like at a time.
Yes, it will execute when you are executing the report, not
Yeah.
from the specific data set.
Yeah. 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 I got it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that is what I was thinking too. Like there is some relation between dataset 1 and dataset 2, right? In the second case.
Yes, correct.
So when we run the one itself, it is like independent. I think it was showing data, but
Yes,
since it is dependent on the first data set,
yes.
so I'm thinking like in order to solve the issue, maybe we give some value here for the recipe ID.
Yeah. Try it.
Okay.
Give some recipe value ID.
So here instead of them, okay. So it should take 12596. That's it, right? These are the two values I'm passing. So one is ID and this product ID. Everything is
Mm.
coming from the
Mm.
parameters.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
So let me come here. So yeah, not coming. Yeah, I think I even tried this one sometime back, thinking the same thing. Is there anything else coming? There,
See the results coming. Anything output?
no, not coming. Coming as a blank.
Okay. So can you go to that? I think you have the complete URL path, right? Web
Yeah.
URL, recipe, everything. So you can copy paste that URL and outside the browser. I think in browser,
Uh-huh.
copy that URL and see the
Uh-huh.
output. It's coming or not.
Okay.
JSON
So
format.
yeah.
You got
So
it right.
here, yeah.
What I'm saying.
Yeah. So I kept a breakpoint here. Let me
Okay.
capture that URL, what it is coming. For another report, I noticed like, I used a function in the fetch
Mm.
statement. I
Mm.
used some like parse, some function. So at that time, it was not showing any data preview. When I commented that
Okay.
function, gave some value, it was returning the data.
Oh.
So then I thought, I checked here, but here I didn't use any function. So
So it will give some JSON output, right, in browser level.
yeah, I'm running that. Let me copy this one. So you can see this, right? URL.
Ah, yeah.
And then browser. see here the data.
Yes, correct. It's coming output.
So if you see, if I use any function there, the sketch, data set, sketch. Here everything I use like direct the field name only. I didn't do apply any functions to the field names. Maybe I can comment everything and see. So keep only one field.
Yes, correct.
So let's just do this the recipe ID. Is there any way to comment all lines together, or you have to do for individual line?
Yeah, we can comment our line. I think you know, right? Slash star star and star.
Dash,
Slash star star. I think in JavaScript how we need to the multi line command. So slash star one single star.
yeah.
Okay.
So I kept only recipe ID, one variable. Commented out everything, and here
Slash star, yes. Space.
comment.
I think in between you have some conversion else. To give the space enter the top one. Yes.
So here it is showing this error thing. You understand anything? Oh, here. To the data text. So basically, here I have to send the equal picture here. Oh, maybe now I have only recipe ID. No.
Now can you go to the output columns? Can I go to that binding section?
Where?
Now close this. Okay.
Maybe I remove everything in the fetch code and add line by line. Or
So can you check breakpoint if the data is coming, right? Okay. So can you double click the product recipe and see the properties, right click properties. You can see the properties, anything here.
maybe
If you assume that the product ID also is not fetching that value.
I think maybe I have to add like line by line.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of loops, right? For example.
Yes.
Let's see where it is getting. From where I think it's getting.
Yeah. Only one field. Use the debugging code, everything, and check it. So if it is coming, if you hard code the product ID, okay, then our logic is correct, because in generation phase it's not check getting the previous product IDs. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I will try that. We'll see,
Okay.
if that works.
So is there any other doubt?
Yeah, normally, right? Like when we are running the report on the server, but server,
Okay.
the log, right? It is not showing complete thing. Like I think it's getting truncated after the first some lines are not showing up. Is there any way we can write the complete log to some note like text file?
Log files you are saying?
Yeah, for example, when we run the report, if there is an error, right? So I think it's still like continuing. It's not stopping at the first error. Maybe I think only for some errors it is stopping. For some, I think it's just like continuing and failing at the end.
So in server you are saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is that error exactly? It's any environmental issue or maybe our code issue? What kind of issue we are getting?
Yeah, some like the code issue. Sometimes it is showing up. I mean exactly which method, like the data set member and the open method or fetch method. So that is okay. But what happens sometimes is like for example, at what iteration it is failed, for example, I'll be calling like multiple times, right? That looping.
Okay.
The open method. So I don't know, like at what level it is failing.
Okay. Fine.
Actually, it does not display in a complete log from beginning to end. I think it's big because of too big. It's showing only the last few lines.
Okay. I think we need to check in the in Birt Eclipse where they configure the log files, what is the size, something we need to check. Maybe if the size over than that, maybe they will truncate the data or something.
Yeah, if we can write like when we are running locally, right? So for example, let me run here. So let me add some error. For example, let me add item count 1, which is not defined. Let me run the report. So when it fails, it will show a small window, right?
Yes.
So that one, I mean, instead of looking in that window, for example, let's run.
It will show that Eclipse into mark that dialog box.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to go through it, right? We cannot maximize that screen. Oh, grand fine. Maybe it's not going inside that location. Yeah.
So
So
yes,
my question is, yeah,
yes,
whatever you are seeing in the dialogs box, right? I mean, we
yeah.
cannot expand that box. Like we cannot maximize the window. So, so what I did is I copied that into a note file,
No, no, no.
and even that
See,
one, yeah.
that file it will be there in your like system itself. Okay, wherever your workspace will be there, right?
Okay.
It will be there in your system itself. You can see that log folder it will create in the server,
Okay.
right? This is the server, right? Go to the server, you can able to see the one log folder.
Okay.
So under the log folder, you can see the like date files, log files. Each
Mm-hmm.
report it will generate one log files. Whenever you are generating the report, it will create one log files. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you could not able to see all the log in the dialog box itself. Go and see the log file and open the Notepad Plus. You can able to see that all the errors.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when we are running locally, so it should be created in my workspace, right?
Yes, it will be there.
Let me see.
You know where your Eclipse that workspace will be there.
No, here I think the project got created.
Workspace.
I don't know exactly how this workspace concept works actually. When
Okay.
initially
Oh,
created, yeah,
can you click the what is your workspace name? Web treat something dimension, right? That is
web,
workspace name.
yeah, Repression, I believe. I gave that Repression name. Maybe,
So this double click or you go to the web treat. Okay. So these are the debug files, I think. Can you
no, no,
open
this
any?
actually, no, no, this I created for, keeping track of the changes.
Okay,
So
okay,
these
fine,
are
yeah.
all I created. Can we
Okay.
check from this, I mean here, from here, where is the workspace for this report?
Mm. Okay, right click, click the scale receipt RPDC, select the report. Yeah, right click, properties, and can able to see the properties.
Yeah, in the outline.
Or else, can you move the cursor here, scale receipt RPDC. You can see it here. See data, vibration, test data. So test data is the workspace.
Where,
You
here.
can see data, vibration, and the test data.
So here, right, like the Repression, in the navigator, I'm seeing the project here.
Yeah. Go to this
So
path, exact up to test data.
even test data, I think I created it, but let me show. So yeah,
So your all the RPT file will be there here, right?
no, yeah, this is the one where this current report I'm running, right? This is the one.
Okay. Can you go to here? It should be there, right?
Yeah,
Can you go to back? Can you click the library? So where is that server? It will be there. The web viewer. So you are running the server, right? 127 something. It will be there, right?
so which one, like the API response or this one,
Yeah. No.
this one?
The 127.0.56 viewer, I think this is your web viewer. Okay. So
Okay.
this web viewer somewhere it will be there in your system. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Can we search with that name or?
It, desktop.
Maybe where I install this Eclipse.
Wait, I will check in my local. So I shared on URL, okay. So you can see that. So because whatever the reports we are running, it will be there in the web viewer, right?
Yeah.
We are seeing the web viewer, okay. So in your like folder, okay, you have the like web viewer, org eclipse Birt report viewer, okay.
Okay.
So under this we have like folder called logs. Something will be there. You open the link, right?
No. Let me. Where you?
In
Where,
GTM.
where did you paste? Browser.
GTM. GTM. I opened the link. Uh,
Uh, I think I'm not able to see your screen.
no, GTM. Click the GTM chat.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Click that. So come down. You can see that you have to create the folder. Can you scroll a
Yes.
little bit top? Yeah, yes, here.
Okay.
So they mention the logs folder. Under we have the Birt report. So here it will store all your report logs details. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
you can go and see that. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So I'll try this one. Uh, so normally, right, when you, for example, this report, if you want to file a save as a different, different place.
Mm.
So for example, I want to click save as.
Mm.
So here I have to choose this web partition, and this might be my workspace, right? Or
Yes, correct. That is your workspace.
okay. So
Mm.
in the workspace,
Mm.
okay, then I can. Okay, let me. But this report is not in that workspace. I am saved in a different
Yes,
folder.
yes. Whatever the reports you are is not in your workspace. Correct. You are opening directly to the Eclipse.
Yeah, I'm copying and pasting in a different folder.
Yes, correct.
So I mean, normally, what is the best practice? Like, it's better to save in the same workspace, or
No, whatever it is, like suppose they given the report like this kind of reports. Okay,
mm-hmm.
try to import in your project itself. Okay,
Okay,
then open the reports and see the output whatever it is. Suppose in your company if they have like SVN source control, we can
okay,
commit our RPT files, we can get it, something like this, we can do that using the project. Because Eclipse it will support SVN control, right? You know that.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So source code, I think source code control, you know, right?
yeah. That actually, even this EFS and Eclipse I'm using, I mean, I didn't use it before, but
Okay.
we have this Team Explorer. I just started using it,
Okay.
where we can check in the code and check out the code.
Yes, 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 correct.
So, so if I save the reporting project, then that will be easy to check in. You're saying?
Not like that. If your like team they're doing like this, you can do the check in check out properly. Or they're
Okay.
not doing anything means you just leave it that.
Okay. No, no, right now what I'm manually saving this file into that, that source folder, and then
Yeah,
I'm
that is
checking
fine.
in from that is fine, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like, yeah, I'm little bit, from the basics, for example, on the navigator, I'm seeing, so this web station is my workspace, basically,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the folders in the workspace, and yeah, but my current report, this clear disk, I think I saved in different location.
Oh yeah, I know
So,
that you test data.
yeah, I saved in some tested exactly.
Yes, yes, yes. But whatever wherever it will be there, but you are running in server, that web viewer definitely it will be there log is there. You can get it.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I will try that the log thing and mostly.
Okay, fine,
Maybe
yeah.
next session we can, if I have any doubts there, we can look.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. So yeah,
okay.
Bala, thank you. And when will be the next we'll have? Like today is Sunday morning, right? For you?
Sunday
Sunday night.
evening.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So I
So
will be there tomorrow morning. Okay.
tomorrow morning is for
No,
me.
we'll start the kind of training or because how can I take mostly we are doing some kind of small job support or training, how it will be. That's what I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow I will explain that a basic scripting structure, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know that architecture, right? Script architecture, the
Yeah.
generation phase, presentation phase,
Little bit.
everything, right?
Yeah, not much, but we can touch that.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Fine, yeah.
so like your time, what time you say?
My time is I think 6 is fine for you. 6 a.m.
Uh,
IST.
6 a.m. That means tomorrow morning only, right? For you.
Yeah, correct.
So for me, it's today's evening. 6 means it will be 7, 8:30 evening.
Or else
Yeah,
we,
that is fine.
okay, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Because or else we can take it on Tuesday morning also, that will be fine. Because Sunday, today is Sunday, right? Tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to go somewhere, you can take the test, then we start on Tuesday onwards.
Yeah, that's fine. So for me, it will be like Monday evening. For you, Tuesday morning.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, I will try to figure out these things and
yeah, fine, sure, yeah.
okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks, Paula. Bye.